everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Canadian Retro. I know it's been a while and I've got a huge pickup video here for you to see. I've been at Value Village recently just because it's really close to my gym. I've been trying to get back in shape after all this COVID fiasco kind of stuff because things got a little bit sloppy there, and just so when I've been going there, I've been kind of looking at the Value Village and checking it out. Haven't really been up to as much thrifting as usual, but seems when I go, I seem to do pretty decently. First things I'll show you, like I'll sort of break it up by days here because there's 4 different days that I picked things up. Some of them aren't video games, but I thought I'd show them to you anyways. You might be interested in them, and if you're interested in some of those things for trade or whatever, you know, that aren't video game related, or if it's a double of mine, hit me up. We might be able to do something. Again, that's going to depend on, you know, your credibility in the community kind of thing. I've done trades in the past, but obviously those other people have had YouTube channels and I could trust them, and I got to know them a little bit. So if you're in that boat and I've done trades or something with you before as well, then, you know, let me know what you think if you're interested in those kind of things, because I'm pretty much only about the video games. But the first thing I picked up was this here, and that's for a GBA SP, which is just the charging cord for it. You know, $4, not too bad. Definitely worth it. And the only reason why I really grabbed that, otherwise I probably wouldn't have, the only reason why I grabbed that is because I picked up a few DVD sets that I'm not planning on keeping, but could go to a wonderful home, and they're definitely worth it. First ones I picked up here is Rocket Robin Hood, and I picked up 2 of them. One is the Series 1, one is Series 2, and I believe there might be more series in these. I'm not totally certain, but each one is a 4-disc set, and from my research, these go for quite a bit, and these are brand new, unopened, so pretty cool right there. And for each one of those I paid $6, so I thought that was a pretty good deal. And I can't remember when I researched it, but I was like, oh yeah, those definitely have value, so maybe there's like $100 right there and a couple of DVD sets. It'd be really cool. And then also this one right here, which is the Flash Gordon DVD set. I'm not really sure how many discs are in this because it's a little bit different kind of case that it's in, but again, this one was not opened as well, and this one has $6 tag on it. Really weird, just the fact that you know, these sets were all here and they haven't been opened. There was a bunch of different sets that were unopened there, but these other ones didn't really have the value that these ones did, so I grabbed these ones up. So again, you know, for $6 each, I'm definitely going to be able to fund the video game collection on those, which is really nice. The next one was a different day, and I just picked up a whole bunch of rando kind of stuff. I picked up a PS1 for the slim charge, or you know, power cord for $3, so that was a pretty good deal, and I did get 20% off. So whatever values I'm giving you here, I'll update them and show you what they are, because I did get 20% off on that. And then I picked up a whole whack of PS Move controllers. So you know, I got all of these, and I believe for each one it was $6. I don't think there's any that weren't. Oh, actually one of them was $7, so strangely enough one was, oh, 2 of them were $7. So some of them were $6, some were $7, but there you go right there. And again, I got 20% off of these that day, so that's pretty cool right there, because I think some of these, you know, they go for like 35 or up kind of thing, just the wand controller or whatever you call these kind of controllers. So I'll make a few sets for myself, and then that'll be it. I will sort of, you know, sell off the other ones. At the same time, I also got one of those like navigation type sticks for it. Again, that one was $6, but again 20% off, just like the other one. So nice big stack right there. I put out a little bit of cash that day, but it was pretty decent. And then the one final thing on the day, which again I was 20% off, is a really nice looking PS2 controller. Doesn't even need a lot of cleaning, to be honest, and is in really amazing shape. So always nice to have another PS2 controller, especially one that I haven't tested it, but I'm pretty sure that one's in great shape and going to work. All right, moving into another day, I walked in and same kind of scenario. I had a 20% off card on me as well, just because we've been doing a lot of clearing out of stuff in this house, and you know, we have been donating, and I've just been kind of breaking it up into donations so that I can get, you know, the 20% off cards when I go in there. First thing I picked up here was a TI, and what is this, an 84 Plus, I think? A TI 84 Plus Silver Edition calculator. So those are pretty good sellers, and I'm going to be posting this one probably on eBay pretty quickly here, just because, you know, school's kind of coming up and people are going to want these, and I paid $6 for that minus 20%. So again, I'll update the price, you know, so you can see what I actually paid for it. I also picked these up, and I don't know if J-Rock's around or anything like that these days, but I picked up these Kiss sets. I think he would like these. So if you're hearing me, bud, those ones I can put aside for you, but there's 3 of them there. Sorry, that was in the wrong one. These are like the anthology sets, and I checked them all out. You know, they're all the discs and everything are great inside, and they were $8 each. So, you know, $8 minus 20%. Thought I'd pick those up, and I'm going to move those on to somebody else. Again, you know, nice flippers and things for that. But J-Rock, if you're out there, buddy, haven't heard from you in a while, but you know, that's something that might be up your alley. Moving right along into the video game stuff from that day. Again, it was a pretty pricey day, but definitely worth it. Picked up a few video games here. One is Soul Calibur 3, which I already have in the collection. Again, it's $6 minus 20%. It has the French manual for Xenosaga in it, but I already have this game, but I just have the greatest hits artwork. So I'm going to be sort of swapping mine out for that, and the manual doesn't have any greatest hits kind of things on it, which is really cool. So I can just, you know, do that action. So that's really neat right there. So that's that one. What else did we get that day? Got this one because it just looked interesting and I didn't have it in the collection, and it's Need for Speed Nitro. Again, this was $7, so a little bit pricey in the prices on things, but this one here is actually factory sealed, so it's brand new inside. So I thought I'd grab it, and again, 20% off. Probably would have left it if I didn't have the 20% off. Then I picked up Super Mario Wii. You know, nice and complete and everything. So that's pretty cool right there. Again, that was $8, so you know, pretty good, minus the 20%. And then also Pokemon Battle Revolution, which I already have in the collection, so I'm going to be flipping that as well, you know, to recoup some of the money as I spent here. And also that day was a pretty good day. Picked up big bass fishing. The reason why is $2. I mean, why not? 20% off. It's a PS1 game. I don't think I had it in the collection, so why not go for it? And then a copy of Final Fantasy VII, which the unfortunate thing is it is missing one of the discs. It is missing disc 2 in here, but otherwise it's like, you know, it has the manual and everything. You know, $6, 20% off. So I just figured, you know what, there's lots of people out there, I'm sure, with floating discs. We could work something out on that. And then the big purchase was this right here, which was random because it was just sitting out. Like I guess somebody had looked at it, so it was all open and all over the place, and I had to put it back together. But it's a PSP Kingdom Hearts edition. So that's pretty cool right there. Remember, 60, you know, 20% off. So pretty cool right there. And if I get into this without, you know, damaging, it's not in perfect shape by any stretch of the imagination, but the PSP is in there, so that's really neat because you can see, like, on the back there the stylings of that. Don't necessarily know if I'm going to hold on to this edition one, but it definitely goes for about double what I paid for it, so I might be able to sort of move that forward. The UMD is already in there, but it did come with, you know, the game. The UMD is already in the drive of it because I was testing it out. It does work, so that's great, and it also came with the power. So basically everything's in here that would have been in here for the most part. Some of the packaging might be missing, but I'm debating whether I'm holding on to that or not. I'm not totally certain. Might be something that I do for that. So that was a pretty epic day right there, and with the 20% off, I think I made it like a bandit. A lot of that stuff's going to be for resale, which helps fund the collection for the things that I do want to keep, you know, and that's the way that I'm kind of flying these days. And last day of pickups here, I'm going to show you a pretty epic haul. It's probably my favorite day, and it was today actually that I went. And funny part of this is I was just heading to the gym, didn't have a lot of time. I didn't feel like, just because I just got back from Edmonton, I was out visiting family and everything, and didn't really, you know, like my first day back kind of thing. I was like, oh, I got a lot of things to do, but I'm glad I stopped in, because basically I was driving to the gym, and on my way, I think my brain just went into autopilot, drove right past the street that would have went to the gym, and I was like closer to the Value Village, so I just went, okay, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna check it out. And I'm so glad that my brain glitched on that one, because I wasn't even intending to go thrifting today, but I'm glad I did. First thing I picked up just for my son here is a copy of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, and right now at Value Village, at least here in Canada, it's called Thrift Store Day or something like that, I don't know. But if you spend certain amounts, you get like certain amounts off. So I don't know what I totally paid for these. I'll tell you, because I do have the receipt. I'll update it, but I think these were like 30% off somewhere in there, because I had spent like so much today on different things. But this is just for my son here, because I'm trying to get all the Harry Potter movies on Blu-ray, and that was one of the ones that we were missing. So that's really cool right there. First thing I'll show you though here is some of the handheld things that I picked up here today. And again, like I was saying before, you know, I think they're about 30% off, so we'll have to take a look and double check. But first thing here was a copy of Legends of Wrestling 2 on the GBA. I didn't have that, and that was marked for $4, so we'll figure out the math for that. Next one here is Lilo and Stitch, which is a really cool, you know, like shoot 'em up kind of game that gets, I think, like people actually into this, despite its, you know, character kind of thing. It's actually like a really fun game, and I've been looking at it. It was on the list, things I wanted, so I picked that up. And again, that one was $4, so that's a good one. But pretty much anything with Mario on it, they put $10 on, but that's okay by me. This is Mario Luigi Superstar Saga. I've already got this, so this one's gonna go into the trade pile, obviously, and that one was $10. Then there was some original Game Boy games here, and they came in the hard cases, which is really nice. One of them is True Lies. Didn't have it, it was $6. Thought that was alright deal. Again, with the discount. And then also TMNT Follow the Foot Clan right there on the Game Boy. And then finally Stargate, also in the case here. So someone really unloaded a lot of video games today, but we're moving on because we still have some of the best stuff coming up here. Another handheld stuff, just to cap off the handheld stuff that was picked up, and that is a copy of Pokemon Diamond, and that was $10. So 30% off, $10, somewhere in there. Pretty awesome right there. And again, I can flip that easily and make back a bunch of coin here. Getting into the console games kind of stuff here. Got a copy of Minecraft Wii U edition. Don't think I had this. My son really likes Minecraft, so I thought, hey, why not? I'll grab this, and it was $8 minus 30%, so pretty cool deal right there. Also got a copy of Beautiful Joe 2, which I don't think I had on the GameCube. Super nice because although it has like the warning precaution booklet and everything in there, it actually does have the manual in it, so really nice right there. And this one was $10, so you know, probably around $7 somewhere in there. Also got a copy of Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. The unfortunate part, of course, is that it's missing its manual. That's just like a Nintendo Power subscribe thing or whatever. There's no actual manual in it, but the disc on this one is in really good shape. I think for the most part, it might have been resurfaced at some point, but still, nonetheless, I'm gonna pick that up for, you know, $7, no problem. And then also got a copy of Super Smash Bros. Melee, which just seems to be going up and up and up no matter what, but has that unfortunate circumstance where it's missing its manual. So, you know, still worth it. kind of a bummer it's missing its manual, but still definitely worth it. And I already had it in the collection complete, so I'm gonna end up flipping that one as well. And cartridge, like retro cartridge stuff, I don't really see that often. You know, sometimes I see a little bit of Game Boy and that kind of thing, but I never really see Super Nintendo. So I grabbed this, which was Double Dragon 5, the Shadow Falls. So really cool. Right there, they only wanted $8 for it, but whatever it was, 30% off again. I'll show you the real prices in a second, but really cool right there. And also on the Genesis, Double Dragon 3, the arcade game, and it's been probably, I don't even know, like a few years since I've seen the complete Genesis game. So really cool right there. Super pumped about that. That was $10. Couldn't believe it when I saw that. But the next two really nice finds, I would think. One here is Muppet Adventure Chaos at the Carnival, and it's in the box here. Let me just see. It's actually, you know, an NES game, but it's actually not complete, I don't think. No, it's not. I didn't really care that much. I just saw the box and knew the game was in there, so I was fine with that. Of course, someone's written in pen on the inside flap the name, so thank you to Jeff Resendez and Stephen, your brother, because you wrote inside the box. But again, not too bad at all. And then the final one here is pretty mind-blowing, because the cartridge by itself goes for a lot of money, but this is Action 52 on the NES. Really cool. I think again that the manual's not in here, but the cartridge definitely is, and it's in pretty decent shape. Actually, scratch that, it's got a big crack in the bottom of it, but the front of it's in pretty decent shape. But still, it will be playable and not too bad at all. Find, I think, right there. Definitely worth it for the $7 that I paid for it. I think it was, you know, again, $10. So really nice find. Obviously not a great game, but it does have some value, and that's the interesting part to it. Also came with the sleeve, which has like the action seal quality or whatever in there, so that's pretty good. But unfortunately a little cracked on the corner there, but again, it'll still play, and the board's in there, and that's how you play it, so that's what really matters. That was the huge pickup video. Hope you were able to stick around for the end of that. That's everything I got for you this time around.